Unless you've been living under a rock for the past 12 months, you've likely at least heard the name Victor Wembanyama, the 7-foot, 4-inch French phenom that looks out of place when you watch highlights. Not out of place in the sense that he doesn't know what he's doing, he very much does, but out of place in playing a game with mere mortals. I'd call him a walking cheat code, but I've yet to play a video game that allows me to create a player like this, so he's beyond that. A victory player? A Wembanyama? I'm workshopping it, but you get the idea. This kid is unlike anything we've seen, and he could well change the trajectory of the NBA as we know it. Let's start with what the potential of a game-changing prospect has proven capable of in the past. Wembanyama has the mismatch ability, yes, this guy forces me to create words, so get used to it, that has traditionally been used when detailing the upside of players like Shaq or Dwight Howard. Well, the Magic saw their win total jump by 20 in Shaq's rookie season from the year prior and 15 in year one of the Dwight Howard experience. Those teams went from bottom feeders to playoff threats the second they drafted their interior mismatch. But Wemby is more than that. He could change the way basketball is played. LeBron James entered the league with similar discussion points, and guess what? He paid dividends, huge ones, quickly. The Cavs saw their win total spike by 18 with the King on their court in year one. We're a 50-win team in year 3, and we're representing the Eastern Conference in the NBA Finals in year 4. So yes, landing Wembanyama can and likely will make a massive impact from day one. Now, the player himself has the tools at his disposal. He walks into the league with an 8-foot wingspan. You heard me, 8 feet. We've seen players with similarly exceptional length dominate at the defensive end for the better part of a generation. Marcus Smart was the Defensive Player of the Year last season, ending a run of 13 straight instances in which the winner of that award had a wingspan north of 7 feet. And let's not act like Smart did it without length. At 6 foot 3 inches tall with a 6 foot 9 inch reach, Smart very much fits the insanely long player wreaking havoc profile of what a defensive game changer looks like in basketball these days. Given the spread out nature of today's game, it makes sense. The more space you take up, the better, and there is no denying that Wembanyama certainly does that. So yeah, the defensive impact seems like a given. Of course, it'll take him some time to develop into an elite level rim protector, but the physical pieces project well. On the offensive side, it's even better. This kid has a wide range of skills that includes an unblockable release point on his jumper, a pull-up repertoire that includes fadeaways, and the type of near-the-bucket finishing that comes naturally when you can almost dunk without jumping. Take a look at the MVPs over the past decade and you'll notice a theme. Almost all of them are either elite scorers near the rim or from the three-point line. It remains to be seen exactly how much of what Wembanyama does in France will translate to the association, but it's safe to say he at least has the potential to do both. Maybe he'll never be Giannis on the interior or Steph from three-point land. Those are extreme outliers. But can he convert in the paint better than 90% of NBA players while also being an above-average threat from distance? Does that sound like a similar scoring profile to you as the two-time reigning MVP Nikola Jokic? You know, the guy that has Denver, a losing team from 2014 to 2018, tracking to win over 58% of their games for a 5th straight season. Have I made it clear yet just how special of a talent we are potentially looking at? It might literally be impossible to overstate. As with any prospect, there are nits to pick, but in a league where you need multiple stars to succeed at a high level, Wembanyama is a no-brainer building block. When it comes to creating a dynasty around him, the risks are similar to what we always hear with these supersized humans: health. We are still wondering what could have been for giants like Yao Ming and Bill Walton. Joel Embiid's ascent to stardom was stunted by injuries, and Anthony Davis still can't manage to string months of health together. Whatever team drafts Wembanyama will need to manage their budding superstar, even baby him at times if need be. There's no denying the risk that comes with mortgaging your future on a player this tall. It's simple. Human bodies aren't built to be this big, so asking it to hold up over the course of an NBA season, and ideally a career, is a tall task. But is a skill set like this not worth the risk? A player with a size-skill combination we've never seen and a game that fits nicely on literally any roster? Seriously, find me one type of player that wouldn't complement him. He's instant oatmeal. And by oatmeal, I mean organizational success. We as a society are guilty of placing too high of expectations on teenagers in sports, and I believe that. I also believe that the potential of this kid is more than worth the spotlight.